Nicki Minaj called Cardi B's 7-year-old daughter ugly. Cardi B is calling Nicki Minaj's 5-year-old son slow. And I'm over here feeling like Gal Gadot. I don't know how to act. Derapy.
Like the video.
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj have been beefing on Twitter for 3 days now. And I'm just telling you, man, if I'm 42 years old like Nicki Minaj and I'm married with a child and you catch me fighting on Twitter, please hack me and delete my account. I just want to say this up top while most of you are still here. I think both people in this situation came out looking worse. I do think that Nicki Minaj is more at fault because it's very obvious that Cardi B just released an album and Nicki Minaj literally cannot help herself but try and talk about how the bars are bad and the sales are inflated and then immediately come out and announce her new album that's not even coming out until March. No cover art, no title, no video, no rollout, just, hey guys, I know that Cardi B just dropped, but don't forget about me. I'm the queen of rap. And Cardi B almost didn't take the bait. She could have just left it at nothing more annoying than a bored bitch, which is the first thing that Cardi B tweeted out. But then she had to, take it a step further. The power I have, make these bitches come out of rehab every time. Go to your fucking room. And just to make sure that you really understood, she had to follow it up with Cocaine Barbie. You know what's so ridiculous? As I'm putting this episode together, I was looking through Nicki Minaj's timeline on Twitter, and it occurred to me that she hadn't really been active on Twitter for an entire month until she decided to engage in this feud with Cardi B, which is honestly extremely sad. Maybe she was at work with her head down, maybe she was spending time with her family, but as soon as Cardi B popped back up and dropped the album, she had to wait a week to see how the sales went just so she could come out and say, Cardi B, you're not good enough. And I just think that's mean. It's just unnecessary, uncalled for bully behavior. Pops up after a month of silence just to announce some album with no title, no name, no art, no theme, then tweets a bunch of nonsense at Cardi B to bait her and then deletes it. So for the record, Nicki Minaj did start it. Now, both of them come out looking awful by the end of this, but I just want to put that on record. This all started on September 28th, by the way. It's October 1st, and it's kind of still going, which is insane. Back on September 28th, Nicki Minaj was saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G, rap like Barney, still ugly. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, surgery to look like me. Tell the rat and tell Jay-Z, Rico, fraud, and perjury. Nicki Minaj has this thing where every time she beefs with another woman in the industry, she also randomly drags in Jay-Z's name because she has like a far more intense beef with him, even though it's one-sided, it seems like. In a tweet that Cardi B did not delete, she replied to this mocking of her lyrics with, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, your man have to snatch pussy. Mine tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching 12-year-olds?
What the fuck?
For those of you who don't know, Nicki Minaj's brother, as well as her husband, have some unfortunate legal cases that I just don't feel like getting into right now. The point is Cardi B knows and she's sharing. Cardi B would then go on to share a image of a very sad looking black man in a pink wig with no caption, which I think is one of the funnier moments from this exchange. Nicki Minaj in a deleted tweet would say raw dog and pregnant with the fourth baby, Barney B, BV, HPV, allegedly. I do think it's worth noting that Cardi B has 3 children with the same person that she was with for like, I think 7-8 years. I don't know. I don't keep up with them around like the editor Derek. Let me know.
They were together like 8 years.
Now, Nicki Minaj did something that I thought was shocking, sad but shocking, kind of nice but also kind of weird. She seemed to remember that it was her son's 5th birthday and was like, hey, Barbs, can we all just get offline for a little bit, do a little bit of a Barbs blackout? And I'll be back in a bit. No more tweets. We're done with the back and forth. It's my son's 5th birthday. Let's wrap it up. While I think that tweeting a bunch of terrible stuff about somebody and then deleting it and then saying that we should all take a break from internet stuff is kind of ridiculous, it's better than just continuing to engage in the stupid stuff, with the big age. Which Cardi B, of course, agreed with in a, very, very kind way, saying, girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicating essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Many replies saying that Nicki Minaj's husband would not be allowed on the premises, but that's besides the point.
It's kind of hard to find all of the Nicki Minaj tweets because she deleted so many of them, and she's also flooded her timeline with her just like talking about her streaming and chart success. But I do want to highlight this tweet from Cardi B because I thought it was going to be the peak of the drama. I thought it was going to be the hardest hitting tweet. I thought this was going to be the end of the show. Cardi B said, "All right, now this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all them perks scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord protect my babies." The perks scrambled your eggs is a crazy bar. I do think that it's in pretty poor taste to talk about somebody's ability to reproduce. Like, we are so far past talking about music and charts and sales. There was a point where I thought that all of our attacks were limited to just, you're gross, you're nasty, you've been around, your family has done awful things, right? But then it's Nicki Minaj who decides to name Cardi B's 7-year-old daughter by name and just call her ugly. Last night, around 9:30 p.m. my time, Nicki Minaj first trotted out the dual nicknames of Barney B and Culture Vulture. Then straight up follows this up with a tweet that simply says, "Culture Vulture, you ugly too." Now, what did Culture, the 7-year-old girl, do to be called ugly? Nicki Minaj follows this up with "Do something, we in New York," heavy on it. In case you didn't know, Cardi B is pregnant, so Nicki Minaj wants to fight this pregnant woman over Twitter words. Nicki Minaj then says, "Album flop, pussy flop, never won a fight, outrank you in your own gang, shut the fuck up, come fight. Sympathy baby, couldn't pull 228K, abort mission?" Nicki Minaj would then go on to say, "Culture, you a roach and a monkey like your sister. This is a godly woman." Now, Nicki Minaj's fans and Nicki Minaj seem to believe that it's okay for her to refer to Cardi B's child as a roach and a monkey because years and years and years ago, in some Instagram comment section, Cardi B was using these names to describe somebody else's child, but it's like, why not be better than that, And the same kind of goes for Cardi B. Like, you would think that at some point it would trigger in one of their minds, like, what if I'm better? What if I try to cool things? What if I try to de-escalate? But we're just so far out the window. Now that Cardi B's child has been mentioned by name, called out of her name, she's decided to just unload the clip. "Bitch, you wish you could call my daughter ugly. Culture is beautiful and you know that. Your hate is so deep, dark, and nasty because your son nonverbal because you fucked him up with them drugs, so you jealous of everybody's kids and their happiness. Bitch, where the fuck you at? Stop talking."
She wants to fight.
Trying to call me out to fight because I'm pregnant as fuck. You never have that energy when I see you in person. I see you at 2 Met Galas and you never have that energy. But where the fuck you at? My niggas outside right now. Where the fuck y'all at? Cardi B out here sounding like Riley Freeman. And this one right here is just too cold. This is where I was like, all right, bro, this is crazy. This is way too much. I would like for this to stop now. Cardi B addresses this to Nicki Minaj's 5-year-old son like it's Meet the Grams or something. "Papa Bear, I'm sorry you can't speak and banging spoons because your mom couldn't put the drugs down. I'm sorry your mom not even paying attention to you on your own birthday because she's such an obsessed and dark-spirited hating hoe. I'm so sorry.
Dear Papa Bear."
Cardi B would go on to pull not only a full Kendrick, but also a full Drake by going on to seemingly mock Nicki Minaj for being taken advantage of as a child. "Tell the world that's why you wake up so miserable because you're hurt and full of trauma and trying to apply it to everybody else. And why you keep bringing up Rock Nation, I'm not siding them, you delusional, paranoid, coke-sniffing bitch."
We've lost the plot.
I would like to end our dramatic readings with a full essay from Nicki Minaj. Somebody tweeted her that Hits Daily Double has corrected Cardi B's Am I the Drama album's pure sales to 7,500. This is how Nicki Minaj would respond to this tweet, and I'm gonna try really hard to get this out in one take. "Is I'm the Barney and the flop? Is I'm lying about fertility when the queen has never once seen or spoken to a fertility doctor in her life? Is I'm the one sleeping with Trade while hubby fucking Sweetie and taking my big gooey hole for alimony? Is I'm going to be sued when the queen show her medical records to the courts? Oh, Rock Bottom Nation, we win again. Desiree, I have your medical records too. The lawyers said we gonna have Barney B homeless within 36 months. Praise God. Lucky we eating cake right now. Barney B, I know you don't know this, but
some women plan their pregnancies, you dirty Heineken pussy twat. We don't let niggas fuck us while we pregnant for the next trade. Who got 4 other people pregnant, you see? The devil has come to collect. You sold your soul. You made a pact, but you lost. Now hear this. You have been neutralized in the mighty name of Jesus. Every word you speak on me or mine will now curse your enablers more than your dizzy brain could ever fathom. I was pregnant for my first love. Got married, and the next year got pregnant for my soulmate. On purpose, you see, Barney. We planned it. Your medical records in the strip club to now look embarrassing. And your father, well, anyway, you were about to shrivel up and die inside. You call black women monkeys and roaches. Now one day people will call your daughters monkeys and roaches. Anyways, I used double the protection in every relationship until I was ready. See the difference between a hoe and the queen.
Nurse! I just need to freestyle this last bit here. We're not reading any more tweets. We're not going to try and make sense of the timeline. We're not going to try and figure out who's more right and who's more wrong. Everybody's lost. I don't think that this positively contributes to society in any meaningful way. I think this is a bad look for women, black people, rap music, the culture, all of it. It's funny. Like, I'm not gonna lie, a bit of it's funny, but the more you think about it, the less funny it gets. Does that make sense? Like, these are the two at the top of women's rap. Is this really who you want representing you? And look, I'm not opposed to people calling each other names, but can we at least put it on a track? Like, we're just yapping, crapping, and no rapping. Cardi B had a relatively creative rollout. The album seemed pretty successful. It was doing some numbers. People were enjoying some of the tracks. I love Pretty Petty, whatever the track was. Just take the dub. Let the music speak for itself. Nicki Minaj, please. Can a woman do anything? Cardi B was dissing JT, dissing Bia. I don't even think she was really going at you on the album. Just leave her be. Black women already got it rough enough. The minority of minorities in this country. And we have 2 women who have achieved so much and have so many fans, and we should be celebrating that. On Twitter alone, there's like 50 or 60 million followers between them, and they could be saying or promoting anything. And instead, we're getting AI-generated memes, threats of physical violence. Like Nicki was talking about getting Cardi's sister's chest caved in. Why? Cardi is saying drop the Addy, and there's people in the comments like hyping it up. She's pregnant. Can we please keep it in the studio? Can we please leave the babies out of it? I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. Where do you draw the line when it comes to supporting artists like this? Like I said, Kanye talking on people's kids was wild, so I can't really sit here and act like this is just a cool thing to do. It's just normal beef. If you're a fan of Cardi or Nicki, do you think more of them because of this? Like, does this make you want to bump their music and buy their merch more? My brain doesn't work like that, but I'm different, I guess. I don't know. If I saw Tyler, the Creator, or The Weeknd, or like Jid or something like beefing online for 3 days straight, I would be pretty embarrassed, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. That's all I got for y'all today. Remember to
Like the video.
subscribe. We're gonna upload every day this month. That's the plan. So support the channel for as little as $1 by becoming a member of the channel or join the Patreon to hear these episodes first. Love you, mean it, spread the bread, and enjoy the outro.
Like, call me on cue.
Ain't making the band, but I'm like dialogue, cause I'm top five. Don't need a clip or a drum, I just need a target, they calling me Deadshot. Figures be 4x4, I ain't talking about lead locks. Niggas stay casting stones, like this is bedrock, but I'm always on the rise. I got that bread stock, NASDAQ, my fortune practice fidelity. I got it out the HR block. I keep it cool whenever I move. I run through the block, I make all stop. We already know that I'm busting down doors. You'll want it from me as a hard knock. It's me on Pele when I bomb this Mayday. You sweet as a payday, get out of my way. Connected like the rail, fast as a freeway. Go back to back to back to back like a replay. My pacing on relay, got motion like freeways. I master this craft, so say that I'm sissy. I run it.